Hello, Aries Taurus. Welcome to your reading. So today we are going to take a look at your month of July, what you can expect for your love life, for your career, and the overall energy, okay? So let's get started here. Don't forget to smash the like button and to subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. But let's get started with your overall energy for the month. So for my Aries Taurus, anything else? Apparently a lot. Apparently a lot is happening for you. Not that that is a bad thing at all. Oh, at all. Goodness. So we have Violet Duchess, Stifle, Bored, and Stuck. We also have Be Your True Self, Grumpy Red Fairy, and Autumn is My Last Chance. Please don't lose hope. I kind of feel like you're being seen. There's something about like you being seen, and it could be around your career, especially if you do something that requires you to be seen. Could be something around, I don't know, there's just this thing of people finally understanding where you're coming from. It could even be when it comes to relationships, for example. Maybe someone is finally understanding where you're coming from, is being able to put themselves in your shoes or something around those lines. But I feel like there is this thing of like, you're finally being able to set yourself free and to just be whoever you want to be, do whatever you want to do, you know? And I feel like that is going to bring you a lot of empowerment and a lot of hope for the future as well. I even feel like there is something here around like, I don't know, this like please don't lose hope gives me this vibe of things falling into their place. I do feel like it is in a very subtle way. So it could be like, I don't know, maybe you get a compliment from someone. Maybe you get a compliment from someone you like specifically. Maybe you get a compliment from your boss, you know, like, oh, you're doing such a great job. Keep going, you know. It could be something really, really subtle and really, really small, but I do feel like it goes a long way, especially to make you feel like you're aligned and to make you feel like you're on the right path. And I definitely feel like you are going to be on the right path. I also feel like there's a lot of stability coming forward. And I don't know, I just feel like there's this thing of like magic. I would even say really things really starting to align for you. So that is gorgeous. Let's pull some tarot here to see what else we can have. And this like Stifle, Bored, and Stuck, I feel like that is where you're coming from, you know, and things that you're walking away from. Let's see. I also feel like the way the decks have been feeling for you, there's almost like this thing where, I don't know, not necessarily like a decision that you need to make, but it's like there could be something here where it's like where you may be holding on to something, or someone could be holding on to you, a situation could be holding on to you, and it's kind of making you feel like stuck, right? It's making you feel like you have no room to grow, like you have no place to go, and you really cannot get out of that situation. And it's like maybe it's taking a while for it to come to an end, but I actually feel like it could be coming to an end this month, or at least you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to that situation. But we do have 5 of Wands, Grace, and 10 of Wands. So, you know, it's so beautiful that we have a 5, which is about change. We have a 10, which is about endings. Over here, 18, that is a 9, which is another number for endings. And 9 specifically are for endings. 10s are like endings and beginnings. So I really feel like throughout the month, there is some sort of situation, that situation that we were talking about, like feeling stuck, feeling like you cannot move, feeling like you don't have any freedom. I feel like that is coming to an end. And I feel like you're finally being able to get some balance out of that situation, because this Grace, it's like, I feel like you're really trying to stay on this flowery part and everything, with the butterflies and all, but there is some sort of situation or a person that is really pulling you towards the thorns, towards the crows, towards toxicity and heaviness and this whole Violet Duchess energy. And I really feel like this month you could be getting into this place where you're not taking any BS anymore, I feel. And so you could be standing up for yourself here, and that could cause some sort of conflict, but I feel like you're actually going to receive support from other people. You know, I feel like there are people on your side. There are other people or a specific person that definitely does not want to see you get into that, you know, flowery place. but I do feel like you're going to receive support from others, and you're finally finding a balance, and you're finally finding this peace and this tranquility to breathe, you know. Especially with this dawn, it's like this card is so like clear, and it's one of my favorite cards in this deck. There is this carnivorous plant that is eating away this flower that wants to blossom, this plant that wants to blossom. And I really feel like you are the plant, and you know, your dreams are the plant. And then you have a situation or a person that is just like this carnivorous plant and is really not allowing you to grow. And I feel like you're making a decision to kill the carnivorous plant. But that may require you to, you know, stand up for yourself and face a few fears. But I feel like you got this. I really feel like you got this, especially with that be your true self. I feel like you're really not taking any more BS, and you're really fighting for the things that you want, which I feel like I keep hearing freedom. I feel like the biggest thing here is you just want to be free. You just want to be allowed to go wherever you want to go. So, and this could very well be around career. Maybe you have a toxic boss, or you have a career that is just blocking you and making you feel stuck. And I do feel like there is something else. There is more for you out there. Okay, so let's see here what we have around love. Ooh, okay. So we have express your love, let your friends help you. Is this like I have a crush on someone, but I'm not sure if they have a crush on me kind of situation? It kind of feels that way. I do feel like there is some development happening here though. You could be like asking around. This could, for some reason I kind of feel like this is you, but someone could be asking around about you, like, oh, do you think Aries Taurus has a crush on me? Do you think they like me? And all that jazz. And for some reason I kind of feel like that could also be you, like asking around, oh, hey, what do you think that my person kind of feels for me? And with this, like, express your love, go ahead and make a romantic gesture. Someone could be asking you out on a date. You could be asking someone on a date. I really get both scenarios. So if you've been thinking about that, this is your sign, your confirmation to do that. But it could also be someone asking you out on a date. And I really feel like this could be like a friend. I feel like this is someone that you may have not communicated your feelings towards one another, or you may not be totally sure. I don't know, maybe you kind of just expressed, oh, you're cute, you know, it could be just like that thing. But I really feel like this is the month that something could change, and you could actually express your love, your emotions to one another, and things could kind of start to develop here. So let's take a look and see what we have. All right. So we have death. We have a lot of major arcana actually. We have death and the world. So this actually makes me think if this whole situation around, I don't know, like someone stopping you or some situation stopping you, I almost wonder, because like we even have, bottom of the deck, we have very soon, but we also have deception, healing family issues, past life relationship. I almost wonder if there is like a third energy here, that it could be someone from the past, someone that you have a karmic tie with. I don't think it's this person, this friend or whatever. I do feel like it could be someone from the past. It could even be like another friend that actually does not want you to see with the person you have a crush on. But I definitely feel like that situation is kind of blocking you. And with death and the world, that is a lot about transformation and endings. So I really feel like that third energy, it's not going to be an issue anymore. You could be ending it if it is your person that has that type of situation. You could be ending that. And I really feel like you're stepping into this beautiful new beginning. By the way, we do have Scorpio, Sag, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and that's it. So you could be dealing with any of those signs. You don't have to though. But I really feel like there is some development here. And I do feel like you gave this situation a lot of thought. I absolutely love this freaking bottom of the deck, because we have the Hanged Man, and I feel like this is you right now, trying to figure out, or again, whoever. I really feel like there's two groups here. For some of you, it's you that has the third party, or the, I don't know, like some karmic situation going on, some blockage. In that blockage could be fear-wise, could be just insecurities, could be past wounds that need to be healed. But whoever is blocked when it comes to availability in love, I do feel like there is a lot of reflection going on, and I feel like, let's suppose it to just make the speech a little easier. I do feel like there is a lot of reflection. I feel like there is a lot of understanding of like, you know what, I'm not going to allow myself to stop myself anymore. You know, I have to do something about it, and I'm gonna change things up, and I really have to just put an end to this. So Queen of Swords, I really feel like there is some speaking up, there is some stepping into your power, and you're really speaking your truth. And I would even say like this express your love goes both ways. It's like you could be expressing your love to someone that you have a crush on, and you're also expressing your truth, not necessarily your love, maybe your love for yourself, when it comes to that other situation that is blocking you. And I really feel like you're stepping into that Queen of Swords, speaking up, Temperance, a lot of healing is coming forward, and boom, because of it, 8 of Wands and Star. Things start moving in a crazy way, and your wishes start to come true. That is beautiful. That is gorgeous. I also feel like there is a lot of passion, but I don't really think that is the biggest thing, especially with this Page of Pentacles. There is passion, but it's not the biggest focus when it comes to this crush. I do feel like, yes, they do have feelings for you, if you're wondering about that. They do find you very physically attractive, but I don't think that they think about it like too much, you know? If you're interested in your next, a little publicity here. If you're wondering about your next sexual encounter, actually, I released a few weeks ago. I don't know. I'm doing this ahead of time, so the calendar is a little mixed up. But I did a little behind a pick a card on the Bird's Nest Tarot that it is about your next sexual encounter. So in case you're interested, there you go. But yeah, so that is it for love. I really feel like things are moving here. A lot of endings, but also a lot of new beginnings. And let's take a look at your career. What do we have for my Aries Taurus? All right. This bottom of the deck, we have this Earthed, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. This is giving me big other people's expectations of you kind of vibe. So I do feel like that could be something that you may struggle with this month. And oh yeah, look at that. We have karmic relationships, Orient energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. We also have fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposite extremes of life. And with this card right here of the fall into my arms, I get this feeling that it's like you're going from one extreme to the other. So there's that thing of things may feel a little bit stuck. Things may feel like nothing is working, nothing is really moving forward, and out of the blue, again, maybe you receive a compliment, maybe someone, I don't know, maybe a client leaves a good review. It's like everything starts to feel a little bit better. However, I do feel like, and this let your friends help you is kind of giving me like work environment kind of stuff, which could be related, and I do feel like there could be someone around you that is kind of toxic, and I do feel like this is someone that not necessarily is a friend, but could be someone that you talk to about stuff, and they could actually not have your best interest here. Okay, so just a little heads up. Honestly, I kind of feel like it may be something that you already know at an intuitive level. This could also be a friend outside of work. This could be a family member. Take that however resonates. But I do feel like there's this situation is stopping you. And it doesn't have to be a boss. It doesn't have to be a coworker. It could just be the job itself. You know, I feel like it's kind of, I don't know, eating you up, eating your energy up, and not really allowing you to grow and to move like beyond and to really reach your fullest potential. And I feel like this month you may start to really understand that and really see that and really see what is working, what is not working, and what needs to change, where you need to go. And I really feel like it may be a little bit easier for some reason. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you're just feeling hyped up. Maybe you're just feeling confident this month. And you finally find that power. You finally find that confidence that you needed to really pursue those dreams and to really do the things that you want to do. You know, so there could be some changes happening here that I do feel like they're going to come from you. And I kind of feel like things are starting to improve here. Let's pull some tarot to see. Okay, Well, we have the Nine of Swords. Oh yeah, Five of Swords. Goodness. Knight of Pentacles. Actually, I feel like there's one more. Oh, gorgeous. Ah, I love this. So, we have Nine of Swords, Five of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. So, here's the thing of like Nine of Swords, that is a lot about fears and anxieties, and that thing of like fitting in or other people's expectations of you, especially with the Five of Swords. And I feel like this month you're starting to walk away from it. I think you're going to take like a little step, or at least that is what your guides would really like you to do, is like just a little step out of your comfort zone, just a little step into exploring new options, into, I don't know, like maybe even looking at applying to new jobs, or at least looking for new jobs and see, okay, what is out there? What can I do? Maybe you already have something in mind that you want to explore and you want to start doing a little bit more. Maybe start to explore that. Because I feel like where you're walking towards is actually this Eight of Cups, which is about soul discovery. It's about purpose. It's about really connecting with that soul path and really allowing yourself to grow. You know, because this Eight of Cups, it's about, you already have Eight of Cups, but there is more. I know there is more. And so you're walking towards Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, 10 of Cups, happily ever after, right? And I really feel like here where you are right now, there is a lot of heaviness. There is a lot of maybe even drama, things just being really, I don't know, like, I don't know, they feel, it's like, it feels like a container. You know, and it's like you're there and you feel crushed by it. Maybe even a little bit claustrophobic or something. And I really feel like slowly but surely you're really starting to move towards a new direction. And I really feel like that is the path to go. And this, like, holding the opposites, extremes of life, is even giving me this vibe of like when you really start to connect with this new energy, with this new path, is like the energies you feel, the energy like at body level, you know, the motivation, maybe when you're here at this job or doing this thing, it's like you maybe feel really tired and really exhausted, but then you go to this and it's like you feel alive and you feel like you could stay awake for days and days and days and days, and that tells you a lot, right? So it's really two extremes, and I really feel like as you start to walk towards the extreme that actually makes you happy, things start becoming a lot easier. And that also comes from this place of authenticity and you really being the person you want and connecting with that passion, connecting with the things that you want, connecting with what makes you happy, essentially. Okay, so I really love that. Let's pull here some advice for you. And then we're going to finish up with some self-care dice that you may want to incorporate throughout the month. So let's see here. What do we have for my Aries Taurus? All right. Oh, look at that. You are good enough. And I really feel like this is talking about career. It's like you are good enough to have a different career, to explore new things, to, if it is something creative, you are good enough to do it. You have the talent. You have what it takes to do it. This Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. So maybe there is even something around like writing, because Virgo, you know, it's ruled by Mercury, or not necessarily writing, but maybe something around communication. It could be like social media. We do also have this Page of Swords, so that is very social media like. So yeah, it could be like social media. Maybe you want to be an influencer, or I'm even hearing like, not necessarily an activist, but like speak up for a cause or something like that. And that could actually bring you a lot of success. But again, we do also have like writing. It could also be about music, or I would even go further and say that it could be like physical communication. So for example, dance or something like that. But I do feel like there is something here with communication, however. It doesn't have to be though, but that could be a confirmation for some of you. And I really feel like it is taking you far. And again, you are good enough. You are really on the right path. Virgo season could also be significant since we do have Virgo here. And this you are good enough is full moon in Virgo. So Virgo season could be significant here for you to be able to fully move forward and really enjoy everything, okay? So we have expect powerful change. You and your loved ones are safe. A time for healing. Look at the bigger picture, and the answers you need are coming. The answers you need are coming is giving me big closure vibes. So if you're needing a little bit of closure from that situation here, love-wise, I do feel like you could be getting it. I also feel like there is this thing of maybe like learn the lessons. Like, what was this past relationship trying to teach you? What was it trying to bring you? What was it trying to create in your life and to trigger in you more than anything? Because we also have time for healing. So maybe there is, again, a wound, a belief, something that you need to let go of. Not necessarily a person. It could just be that a wound that someone from the past created in you could be coming forward and could be being triggered again. And so what it is exactly that is being triggered, and how can you let it go? How can you reframe that mindset? How can you do things differently? You know, I feel like that is going to be important to take a look at. I really feel like, you know, things are changing for you, and with this, you and your loved ones are safe. I feel like there's this energy of like, wherever you go, especially when it comes to career, you're going to be supported, money-wise, you know, financially-wise. And I really feel like just the fact that you're happier and, I don't know, that you're feeling a little bit lighter, I feel like that is also going to impact your other relationships, you know, and make you feel better. And your relationships, I feel like they're going to feel better. And again, there's that thing of like the freedom. So that's really good. Let's pull here some self-care dice. Oh yeah, oh my god, look at that. We have go on a date and call someone. So for some of you, you do want to ask someone on a date. There you go with your confirmation. We also have meditate and money. So with meditate, that's pretty clear, right? But with that money, I really feel like, you know, this is usually about like buy yourself something nice, and I feel like, you know, this is your permission to do so if you've been thinking about that. But I also feel like this is about like trusting that the money is going to follow, trusting that the money is going to be there for you. Oh, and I just noticed that here on this side we have dance. So yeah, for some of you it could be like about dance or some sort of art that deals with communication. But yeah, and I also feel like there is this thing of like pamper yourself a little bit. Like, don't be afraid to go a little bit over the top. You know, I feel like it is time for you to treat yourself nicely, okay? And then we have like go on a date and call someone. So July could be the month for a very nice date. So don't be afraid to call that person up and be like, hey, want to go grab a cup of coffee? And I feel like the answer is gonna be yes, okay? So I really love this for you, Aries Taurus. I hope this resonated, hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button and to subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. And there is also going to be a link below for a cusp survey that if you haven't filled that one out yet, I would really be appreciated for that, because that helps me get to know your cusp a little bit better. And there is also going to be a link below for private readings that they may be up when you are watching this. They may not, but end of July, they're going to be up again. So yeah, with that being said, I love you very much. I wish you the freaking best, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.